I'm Lonnie Eason, and I drive from Springtown once a week, and we come down here and eat. I've tried the centers at Weatherford and Azle, and this one is so much better in all respects. The food's a lot better, and you get more food, and it's a whole lot better facility here than the other two, and I don't go to those at all anymore. And I am from Jacksboro, so it's my hometown, but I live at Springtown, so I enjoy coming back once a week. And my friend here doesn't drive, so I stop by Gibtown, pick him up, and we come down once a week and enjoy the day.
Okay.
And,
thank you so much.
you're welcome.
I'm Curtis Owen, and I've been coming to the Concerned Citizens for several years and volunteering for different things. The Concerned Citizens help take care of a lot of people, serve a lot of meals to people that can't attend, and they also have very friendly people here and a good fellowship with all the people that come. There would be a lot of people, not myself, but a lot of people that would go hungry that couldn't cook or drive. We have a lot of activities here, a lot of games, different days, some movies in the afternoon, and once a month a movie at night. And we also have a meal at night.
So if you had to pick one single service that the center provides, what would probably be your most favorite of all the services?
That they check on all the elderly.
Claude Hurd, I'm 77.
And how often do you come down here?
5 days a week. We like playing up here because it's air conditioned, heat and cold, and like I said, we have good dessert, and coffee and tea, and so they just treat us right. When Arlene had her hip operation and knee operation, well, that's what kept us alive. I'd come down and take dinner home from down here, and yeah, and I'll come down here a lot of times I'll come down here to eat when Arlene's off shopping or gone somewhere, and I'll sit back there and we don't start playing till about 2, so I'll just eat and sit around back there and visit with the ones that hangs around and till domino playing time, and yeah, just quite a little social deal. I enjoy it.
Anyway, my name's Linda Fenner, and I'm 78, and I don't mind telling how old I am. That qualifies me for coming to Senior Citizens. And when she told me the other day that she'd just like for me to say some things about this, about why it's special to me, I think it's special to me more so because it's so special to other people. And I think about that every time when some of the men do the prayer each time before we have our meals. They always say, we're thankful for this center and for the ones who work here and for the ones that take care of us. So, you know, for a woman to come out and say something like that might be one thing, but for a man to include that in his prayer, you know he means it. Then yesterday, when we had a little episode down here with one of the ladies that was here that we thought she was having a stroke, everybody showed such caring and got help here in a hurry. And I think she was at the right place at the right time. She lives alone and her family doesn't live here. And I think really this was a blessing that if it had to happen to her, that it happened down here where everybody loved her. And I think she felt comfortable having us around her since her family wasn't here. She might tell you different if you talk to her, but she's still a very active, will be 92 her next birthday. But she was in the right place when she needed help, and it came in a hurry. If she'd been home by herself, which I'd been to her house earlier that morning and everything was fine, but if she'd been in her house by herself, she wouldn't have called for help. So she was here and she was helped. And those two things are the freshest things on my mind. But then there's other things. It's the fellowship for us one with another. I think most of us would say we come for the fellowship more than we do for the meals anyway. Sure is nice not to have to cook, but some of them come every day. Some of us just come when we look at the menu and it's what we want that day. But Jacksboro, this is one of the better assets of Jacksboro. Besides, it's for people our age, not for young athletes that are going to get out on the field and play, not for middle-aged parents that are tied up with their kids and they're very busy and have things in the daytime to occupy their time. This is for people our age. And you know, if we reach this age, we do need things like that. And we need people that care for us other than our families. We expect our families to care about us, but for other people to care about you, that's what we need for Jacksboro.
My name is Jerry Smith, born and raised in Wichita Falls, in and out. Lived 43 years in Pampa, Texas. Moved and lived in Refugio, Texas for 8 years. My husband passed away. We had already talked about it. We had driven through here many times. Jacksboro looks like a nice little community. So, that was middle May. I bought a house in June. I moved here September 1st. I went to work at Concerned Citizens November the 10th, I believe it was. And I had an immediate family. And I had been working for elderly services in Refugio County for the past 8 years. So that was something that was already dear to my heart. And I know that they become your family.
And that's what's happened to you.
That's exactly right. Like me, I came here knowing no one, not a single soul. I was born talkative, I guess. But anyway, in a matter of just a short time, because of the people that I had met here, they became a part of my life. They became a part of my prayer life. They became a part of who I am.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We appreciate all you've done here at the center.
I need to make one more point.
Okay.
For those who have no family in the area, this is their family. And we have 200 wonderful people down here and a few old sorties. But you have to love them anyway.
That's true.
All right.
Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Go ahead and tell us what Concerned Citizens means to you.
Well, let's see. I started to say looking older, getting older, but that's exactly, I said it gets here before you know it. I mean.
So do you benefit from the Meals on Wheels program?
Oh man, I don't know what I'd do without them. I don't think I'm ever going to quit those.
That's good. So does Glenda come daily to deliver your meal?
Oh yes.
It's my understanding, though, that occasionally Glenda will make your stop the last stop of the day or almost regularly so that she can stop and visit with you.
She visits. I mean, she visits every day. We have to have a little talk. And she catches me up on what all's going around. And
So I think it would be a bold assumption to make, but an accurate assumption that you've benefited a great deal from Concerned Citizens.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. I said it's all this stuff. It's not just getting the meals, but I guarantee you, I said, the time I go, and I don't even feel like going too much of the time, down to get a few groceries. And then you got to lug them to the car, and you got to lug them from the car to the house and put them up. And I said, I'm not even talking about the expense of groceries. I tell you, I just do not have them. Kind of like a few of the things I've got. But, yeah, I said those Meals on Wheels are just great. Well, let's see. Then I was talking about all these people that don't drive at all. I might as well not, but I do get around here in town, you know. But then every time you do something, you've got to call somebody to drive you out of town. Go to the doctor. Of course, I'd have to do that no matter what age I was. But I just didn't know I was going to get this old this quick. I mean, a year and a half ago, I was mowing the yard. And just didn't even think about it. I mean, you just don't think about that stuff, you know.
We just wanted to visit for a moment and let you meet this couple. It is Jonathan and Susan Kaiser.
Kaiser.
And these are Meals on Wheels recipients. And just in a few words, kind of just speak from the heart and tell us what the Concerned Citizens means to you.
Well, to let you know, Susie's my 24/7 caregiver. I love her very much, and she puts out so much effort all the time to take care of me. And the Meals on Wheels program provides alleviation for her. On top of the
Much
alleviation,
needed help. Yeah.
yes, it's much needed help. It's food that we otherwise wouldn't be able to afford on our limited income. So we're very thankful and grateful for Jacksboro concerned citizens of Jacksboro.
Yeah.
And
This extra meal a day really just helps me so much.
Big time.
And I'm so thankful to Glenda, to Rashana, to so many names. Joanne,
we couldn't,
Ruth.
we couldn't make it without it. It does make a huge difference in our life. And we thank everybody that's involved.
You guys moved here in 2010 from where?
From Arlington, Texas. And after my neurological disease took over and just ravaged me, we lost everything.
He could
And
no
this was the
longer
only
walk
place-
and had to use a cane.
This was the only place that my cousin Van, who lives 3 doors down and across the street, he was the one that set it up for us to come here, along with Charlie Hayhurst Jr.
Yes, Charlie Hayhurst
And they took
Jr.
such good care of us. I went a year without any income,
We did,
and with the
year.
love and help of friends, strangers, and family,
family.
we were able to float until the VA kicked in.